Basically all a cap rail is just basically flat bar that's been formed, and it has a nice little top on it. You can see it has a nice little design, and a lot of these come in different designs. This is the standard. This is the cheapest route to go. This is about $18 for a 20-foot piece. Very easy to work with. You can see here that this actually has little indentions, and that is for different size channel. So this will just fit right on top of channel. So as you can see here, this is made perfectly for 1-inch channel, and the 1-inch channel just sits right in there. Perfect fit. And you can buy this cap rail to fit on bigger size channels if you want, like 1.5 inches or 2-inch. They have this for all different purposes and different designs, and of course the price goes up from there and the weight goes up considering how big it is. So these are all things you really need to consider, especially in designing your railing, is the weight. How much weight are you adding to this, and are you going to need help to put this on? Now, another way to do a cheaper cap rail, especially if your customer, they don't want something really fancy and they really want to keep the cost down to a bare minimum, is you can go with just a larger piece of channel like this. And this channel will just sit right on top, just like that. And that makes a perfect cap rail. Okay, so now I've cut my cap rail. It's a nice perfect fit. Now I'm just going to clamp this down and weld underneath, and we'll be all set. Now one more thing that's important to remember is when you're using your cap rail, if you're using just a piece of flat bar as your cap rail, make sure that it is wider than your channel that you're using for your pickets, your base frame channel. And that is just to give it a nice aesthetic. It gives it a nice, clean look. If you had it the same size as your channel below, it's really not going to look right. It's just going to look very flimsy, and it's not going to give you a nice overall look. And I usually like to make sure that it's at least a 1/2 inch wider than my channel. So my channel down here is usually 1 inch, then my cap rail is at least 1.5 inches wide. So that is just one thing to keep in mind. Now we're going to go ahead and tack underneath here and get this finished up.